Hi, I'm Andra Poole with Greenhouse Scholars. 2020 was an extraordinary year with difficult circumstances, especially for our scholars and our organization. And I just wanted to share with you the outcomes and results of what we achieved and what we made possible in this year in particular. Looking back at some of our key accomplishments, which surpassed my own expectations, really, 2020, I think, will be the highlight of my professional career to date. I'm really, really proud of what we were able to do. Thank you for everyone who made that possible. So, we achieved a 97% college graduation rate. Of course, that's due to the hard work of our scholars, but also represents the quality of our program and the services that we provide and the types of extraordinary leaders that we support. We launched the Vital Needs Fund. This was an initiative to ensure that we could support our scholars with funding above and beyond what we've ever done before, so that we could cover their food and their housing and their medical care for themselves and their families when they really needed it and couldn't find it elsewhere. And we also fully committed to the tuition scholarships and the flex funding that we had promised to those scholars. We communicated with our scholars 6 times more than we normally do to ensure that they had the resources that they needed and the support that they deserved. We accepted an extraordinary new class of freshmen. We had 500 volunteers participate in this process, which of course all moved virtually. And because of the high need and demand for our services, we accepted only 3.8% of the students who apply. That's something that we want to grow. We are leaving talent on the table, and we are eager and ready to accept more students into the program as soon as we're able to get the resources to support more of them. We launched an entirely new program component this year, Skills Modules, which is online curriculum specifically curated and cultivated just for our scholars in the program. We also stepped in to support them with new jobs and internships through our partners that we developed when a lot of our scholars lost those opportunities over the summer when lots of offices closed. So this not only ensured that our scholars had the financial resources that they need through paid employment, but also that they could continue to develop their long-term careers. We had a virtual summer symposium where we involved 35 expert speakers and presenters. We did all kinds of things to make it a really extraordinary 4 days based on our value of accountability. We did a virtual talent show, a new business pitch competition, and more. 90% of our scholars said that the summer symposium was among the best or the best virtual curriculum they received all year. We held Venus to Miles in a different form than normal, and still 700 people showed up to ride, to volunteer, to donate, or support in some way, shape, or fashion. That's such a strong community. We love the women who participate in that ride, and we'll be going strong next year. Our last event of the year was the Rally for Our Future in October. We had 200 individuals sign up to be hosts and sponsors and to speak their stories as testimonials and as panelists for the event. We also exceeded our fundraising goals for that event, putting Greenhouse Scholars in a really strong and healthy position to face the challenges ahead. Finally, we ensured that our scholars were able to continue their education. Our data shows that 98% of our scholars stayed in college, while at the same time, low-income students nationally were dropping out of college at alarming rates. I am so proud of this work. Truly, those things, any one of them individually, I would be proud of in any year, but all of them together and combined, and especially given the obstacles and the uncertainties and the plans and replans that we had to do, I just think it's a real testament to our team, who, of course, doubled down on their time and efforts, to our community, who really rose to the occasion and answered our call when we needed it, to our scholars, who are, of course, relentless leaders, and to each of you who have made introductions to friends and gotten involved in an assortment of ways. I'm overwhelmingly grateful for your support. I can't wait for what's ahead with this organization, and I look forward to working together to cultivating diverse leaders who can ensure that people of all backgrounds will be able to live a life of their choosing. Thank you so much.